action at the side of their Dolphins emerging from the Hard Rock Stadium tunnels, and we are ready to go as the Dolphins get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Jakeem Grant now to return. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. First carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill on first down. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 18 big yards on that one. And a Miami first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, Blake. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
To throw on second down is Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. Now, keep in mind, they did have 3 interceptions last week. Couldn't quite come up with a first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball was thrown. We had an expression in our play. It's called break on it. Every time the quarterback puts the ball in the air, break on the football. Go make a play and accumulate those interceptions.
Former defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games. It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can. And it doesn't matter whether it's one person or if you spread them across your...
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
You make the wrong button. He was wide open.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Pulled in at the 24. Oh, and now he bowls him over. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. And out come the Dolphins now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Drake will start the drive on the ground, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles. But also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Bobby McCain here, the one who brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Now Brady throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Oh, look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove when he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you missed those first 2, but you get the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just one throw.
On second down, Michelle. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. They'll start the drive with Drake. And some room to maneuver. It's a foot race. 30, 20. A big play there for the Dolphins. 64 yards on the ground. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
First carry for Frank Gore back home here in Miami. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
But no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's complete.
Let me score.
Take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
I put you there. You said he was playing there. You go 20 yards into the damn end zone.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Now Jones. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
They'll run it here. This is James White. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On third down, Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. First catch for the All-Pro Gronk. And a first down.
Well, there it is, partner. Brady to Gronk, their first connection of the game.
You think those two often in sync?
I don't think there's any question about it. And look, we know Gronk has a whole lot of fun, but he's deadly serious about his football, as is Tom Brady. Two great competitors, two fantastic players.
He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. A give. This is Michelle. And
why did you
go there? He'll take this out just shy of midfield.
Matt is trying to decide who's going to win this game already. Run up the middle and automatically bounces me to the left. Perfect hole. And the dude just randomly glitches me to the left.
To throw is Brady.
Look at this. I was holding that button forever, man. He was open forever. I'm clicking it.
Have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
R1 was open since when I first called a height before this guy had a chance to come back and play him. Clicking R1, clicking R1, clicking R1, nothing happens.
So now here come the
Imagine
Dolphins.
so inconsistent.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Drake on the give from Tannehill. And he'll get only a couple
Stick
up
to
to
the
the
outside run.
22.
You're not getting anywhere in the middle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
I'm going to get out the chair. Okay,
So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He'll get it up the middle. And he is out of bounds here. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
New England on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. And Brady will sneak it. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Tom Brady taking it in. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here he's got Graham. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 50, it's Tannehill. On the right side open is Gesicki. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Back-to-back good plays.
All right,
on the move on first down. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he just gets rid of it.
Right, I'm about to put you back in your chair. Keep
there, looked like nobody open. Now second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Second and 10, Tannehill once more. And his throw is incomplete. Stills the intended target, and it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. A pitch out to Drake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
I'm over there too busy watching out the YouTube kids running crazy. I ain't even paying attention to the damn clock.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Can't focus on this game. I should have waited till your mom came home and played.
Just 21 yards on the punt there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And now out come the Patriots. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man, complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. Now Brady throwing deep here for Coleman. And
come on, hold on to that ball.
There jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds Coleman. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Him and bringing those safeties down.
I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle.
Yeah, why do I
fight his way forward here?
That was an easy touchdown. If he can, my button was stuck. Just running diagonal.
Pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
He's fumbled already once, Charles. I'm not going to say that that was in his mind there, but I'm sure that during some of these plays he is mindful of it.
And once you fumble the ball, you know what your team tells you and your coaching staff? Take care of it rest of the game. And that does get in your mind a little bit, and sometimes that slows down your effort in trying to get free from tacklers.
And the defenders know it too. They sniff that out, don't they?
Everybody wants to swarm the football. You know the rule is first guy hold up the runner, everyone else try and get there and strip the ball free.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal. It is really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is taken at the 18. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Brady to throw on second down. Goes underneath here to White. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot first down. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Cordero Patterson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Gronkowski now out to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And mark him down way up close to the
first down.
39.
No pass rush.
A big 30-yard play on 3rd. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. On the toss play, this is Drake. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Amendola, the intended receiver. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. Not
You
much
blocked
there.
him, that was a TD.
He's taken down at the 40. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Yeah, he keeps pressing you and leaving you one-on-one.
To throw on third down, Brady.
Bro, why am I doing possession catch and you're not going down to the ground?
Incomplete.
That was a perfect possession catch. And instead of you going down on the ground, you stood up in the air.
Ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. Tannehill and the Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Give me that. Look, and they didn't even let me go for the pick. Should have been an easy pick.
Amendola, he was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that. Yeah. There was contact, I don't know. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
All right, give me a second.
And Gronkowski's kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be a big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Here comes Grant on the return. And he'll get it up to about the 20.
Trying to pause it.
What are you doing, Rayvon? Papito. No sé qué es tu mami, pump. Pump. Different.
Alright, good luck, Reggie. I have to run downstairs and grab groceries for my wife. I'm all set.
Just across the 25. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Yeah, you want the box?
Sometimes
Play with
they
it,
just
get
make
where
a
it's
joke.
safe.
All right, guys. You had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards is the pickup for a second and 1. They stay on the ground with Drake. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up. Third and 2, Tannehill. Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kenyon Drake with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game.
But the pressure is going to get there before you need a deep routes.
And good by Sanders. And
Good play, though. That was a nice offensive play.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
They didn't have any sensitive on that. I don't know why, but one was like cleared up there. I want to get buy another thing of water. There was no water.
It's through the end zone for a touchback.
Supposed to be a storm coming up.
Set to take
There
over
was no
again.
soap.
They're holding on right
We
now
got
to
this
that
like
one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense
Wait,
applies
what?
here. How do they run that effectively?
Consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
I'm always one block away from a good run. Because I run in the inside more like everybody else that runs to the outside.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
Certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs. Keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they
Everybody
come up on
that
second
plays, they know
down.
they run to the inside, so they stack the inside all the damn time.
On second down, here's Brady. And a dump off to White. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Bruh, are you serious?
And now running right through it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Checking in on Houston. It's in the fourth quarter there. And the lead has gotten even bigger. The Texans, they've got it in cruise control right now. If they can hold on, the win would be number 8 for them on the campaign. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. It's caught outright, Amendola. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First down, it's Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you get marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down.
Open.
That's what's vital.
The pass rush didn't get there in time for a
Here's
touchdown.
3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw. And
He held on to that, and we can't catch nothing. Are you serious?
First down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Madden be on some other stuff sometimes.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
He's back to throw. Brought in over the middle.
Of course, they let him catch the one pass in the game that he should not catch. And we've been dropping love taps all game.
Nice gain of 25 yards. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw.
Oh my God, they switched me to the dude. That was an easy pick with 59. They freaking switched me. Oh, yo, good game, man. Madden gave you this shit easily.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's
That was an easy pick. They switched to the player, and then they re-switched me again to somebody else.
Should say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've got these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute.
She called on it, and now she can't get on. She's mad. Stop calling places.
Daddy put you there. Daddy did it, huh? Daddy. Man, your pin did it.
On the left side, the catch by White.
You know that Daddy did it. Sexy mama. Sexy
That's what they
mama.
need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just
That
playing
bad
smart
dad.
football, understanding the situation, making the
That
plays
bad dad.
necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Make sure about okay? Because you can't. Baby.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. And now it's 2nd down.
Milk, eat some milk, folks. Did you get the what are you doing, Paul?
To throw is Brady. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Dang, that's what I forgot to get.
Now Brady.
Throw the ball, man.
He hits it complete.
Yeah.
Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll go out of
JJ,
bounds after taking
relax.
it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action here on 1st down.
Touchdown.
He's going to let it fly.
Let's go.
This is caught.
Riley.
And they've taken the lead
He's
here in
standing
the
up.
final minute.
You go, sexy mama. You better go, girl. You better go. You're going to be walking through, Riley.
Goskowski with the extra point. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Goskowski now out to kick it away. The return man is Graham.
I caught you.
And he'll take it up past the 25
No, shut
to the
up.
26-yard line.
Just throwing yourself there,
Dolphins getting set to go here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one. Whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things
play the
up
boundaries.
for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Look at how they try to play me again, switch me from the guy that tried to go to the side. They switched me to him.
Well, I
Doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now it's Tannehill. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
See that? Come on, catch the pick.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly.
Bruh, you can't catch a pick. That's twice in a row.
So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over.
Lord.
You good?
Huh?
You good?
No. I'm not like you care for sure.
You know I can't. Shut up.
Shit, that's what I forgot. Damn it. Have you checked my son to make sure he's not wet? No. Why would you do that? Check my son.
JJ, come here. Yeah, you know what? You know the deal, Braulio. This ain't your pop. Go sit down.
Sit down, Pop Pot, Jay. Yeah, that's right.
Look at his diaper for us. He ain't yours.
Oh, I feel exhausted.
Bless you, woman.
Move on.
Yes, woman.
Don't use an attitude with me. Don't yell at me.
You've been yelling my name since you came home.
Because I want you to help me. What am I giving this house looks a mess? You guys are just sick with it.
We can't clean up later.
Whatever.
I thought I was going second before this guy. This was a nice play. It was third and short. Yeah, I ain't expecting to go deep. I was expecting out route, curl route, or the boundary. So I manually played the outside, pressed them, and just stood there. Thinking it was going to be a quick out route. Then I had the middle cover just in case. See, everybody's in the middle stacked. I never thought about him going deep. And then I just whiffed on that tackle when I switched to the safety. Your boy is a ghost.
You on the pot.
Which one was this? Oh, this one, yeah. This is the one I should have picked off. Didn't let me jump. Look at this. Look at this. Sitting on. I'm gonna put that in the trash later, baby. No, I was about
You guys can all eat dinner.
I was about to do it. Jesus
Lord,
woman.
I'm not doing that damn thing no more in this house. Everybody's just fucking sit around.
No, it's mine. It is mine. It's good. You want to play? Together.